Alright guys, welcome back to another episode of Toy Collector Review with me, Sergeant Geek. And today we're going to be looking at another McFarlane toy line figure. This here is from the DC Multiverse line. This here's Owlman. Now guys, as always, before we actually look at the figure, let's go ahead and take a look at the packaging. As you can see here, you got the big window so you can actually see the figure in there. And once again, this is also a builder figure. Now you guys may have noticed before, earlier I recorded a video with the Superwoman. Now I found Owlman, which is really cool, so we're going on. Owlman is part of the crime syndicate on one of the alternate Earths in the multiverse of the DC universe. As you can see here, it shows you all the different parts for the Starro figure, builder figure that you get there. I got these two parts, I believe, now with the Owlman figure. Once again, really cool. As you can see, that's how it's gonna look when it's fully completed. So far, they got a Superman, a Superwoman, Owlman. Not sure who the last one's gonna be. It could be a version of Green Arrow, or Green Lantern, or the Flash. Those are the two that were on the Syndicate. Once again, this is really cool. This is awesome looking here. So guys, once again, let's go ahead. Let's get Owlman out of the box and let's take a look at this figure. Alright guys, so here is the figure out of the box and he looks really cool. So let's go ahead, as long as my camera works with us, let's go ahead and get a closer look at this figure here. Let's get him off his stand and let's see if my camera will focus on him. And there we go. As you can see, nicely done head sculpt there, the chest with the logo on it. Now this is the, I guess you could say, the shattered glass version of Batman on this Earth. He is really detailed, really cool. As you can see, the double jointing in some of the elbows and knees there. Once again, McFarlane toy line figures are really detailed. These things are nice. They are worth the $25 to get them. Now, as you can see here on the cape, very nicely detailed, very nicely done here. Now, I wish they could actually, if they could ever figure out a way to actually make it look like that, but also be able to sprint out a little bit so you can kind of do some of those jumping poses that Owlman and Batman are known for. I think that would be cool so you can actually display them like that. But now with the articulation, he does go up a little bit. I really don't want to put too much pressure on this guy because I'm afraid of snapping him, but he does have some up and down. He does have left to right. And at the shoulders, he does do 90 degrees. And the McFarlane figures have a little play of wiggling back and forth on the shoulders there as well. He can do 360 at the shoulder there. Now his arm is a little tight. Let me try to get it here and show you guys. Now he does have a double jointed elbow, so you can get the pose like this. Very good. Like I said, I'm being careful. I don't want to break this figure because a lot of times these do break out of the box. And as always with McFarlane, he got the wrist tiltage and the twist there on the wrist. Very nice. He does have a little bit of an ab crunch and a hip twist there, as you can see. Very good. And with the legs, he can't really go up with the legs that much. Like, that's pretty much as far as he can go with his legs up, as you can see there. But he does have a double jointed knee. Let me get this in the right position here, and there we go. Now, as you can see, he does have it there. I didn't want to push it too far. Once again, you know, and if anybody who collects McFarlane toys, you knows if you put too much pressure, joints do come out. Now, this ankle here is a little bit tight. Let me see if I can get it so I can show you. Let me see here. Okay. Now, as you can see, there's lots of detail on the boot. And these ankles are really, oh, it's a little tight here. I'm afraid I'm gonna pop his foot off, and pop the foot off is gonna be hard for him to stand. Okay, let's go back to this now. As you can see, lots of detail on the boot. Once again, the ankles, you can position the foot a lot of different ways, which is really cool to get him in some of those battle poses. Now his toes got articulation as well. Really cool. Now let me try to get this foot position right again, so I can actually go ahead and place him back on the stand. There we go. Now let me get him back on his stand. There, I think we got it. Let's see here. There we go. I wish it actually came with a much better stand, but it is what it is. Now, he does come with some accessories for a Build-A-Figure and for the figure. He has the chest hugger here. We're going to call them that because they're not face huggers like in the comics. These are chest huggers, so this will actually go around the chest there. And it looks pretty decent. We'll go ahead and do that here in a little bit. And he comes with 2 more parts for the Build-A-Figure of Starro. Now, once again, as you can see, lots of detail into this giant Starro figure. Very nice. You get 2 of the fins or wings, whatever you want to call it, arms for the Starro with the Owlman. Now, we got the part from Superwoman. Let's go ahead and connect these up right here because this is where they go. Very nice. Now we just gonna need to get the bottom portion and the back portion, but that looks really cool. It's starting to look really nice so far. We just need 2 more figures. We need their, I think he's called Ultraman, because that's what all my other Syndicate figures are. And I'm not sure who they're gonna release. Are they gonna release the Green Lantern or the Speedster? But here he is, guys. Awesome figure, very nicely done. Let's go ahead and let's get a quick video picture of Superwoman and Owlman. Alright guys, so here's a quick display of Superwoman and Owlman with their chest huggers on. Once again, these figures are nicely detailed, except for the minor defect on the Superwoman, which like I said, I'll be replacing her for my display soon enough. But in the meantime, this figure will make a great filler for that position. Now all I need to do is find Ultraman and find out who the last figure is going to be to complete Starro as well. These are really cool. They look awesome, guys, and I think this is where we're gonna end the video for today. Alright guys, so that's gonna wrap it up for this episode of Toy Review. Now when it comes to the Owlman figure, is he worth getting for your collection? All in of himself, yes, he is really cool. Like I said, he's like the alternate version of Batman. This is like, what if Batman used his powers for evil? This is what he would be. It's really cool. Now getting all the McFarlane Crime Syndicate figures in and of itself is gonna be awesome. Like I said, I'm still trying to find Ultraman and to see who the final figure is going to be. Now if you look down the playlist of action figures, you should see I did this review on another set. I think it was a Walmart or Target exclusive set of Crime Syndicate figures, which was really cool. I think those were based on the animated series. They were still awesome. I want to get these. These look really good. McFarlane does a good job. The only issue I have with McFarlane is the joints. They usually are very stiff, and you have to start working at them in order to loosen them up so you can get those poses that you want. Just be very, very careful with your figures that you don't break them in the process. Take it easy. Take your time with them, with the McFarlane figures. But guys, once again, it comes to that point in the video where if you haven't done so already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, become a member of this channel, hit that bell notification so you guys can be notified every time I put out a new video, and share these videos on all your social media platforms. And guys, don't forget to smash that like button because it does help with the YouTube algorithm. And guys, if there's anything in particular you would like to see on this channel, go ahead and hit me in the comment section below, and I will do my best to get that out there for you guys. And guys, don't forget, 2 days out of the week we are doing gameplay videos. Right now we are doing Ark Survival 100 days. I'm doing 100 days in the Ark game to see how far I can get, see how many animals I can build, and see if I can get my scary behind out of the easy section and actually work my way into the harder sections of the island so I can encounter bigger and deadlier dinosaurs. We'll see what happens with that. Guys, don't forget to check us out on Facebook, the Facebook group Nerdvana. We also got highlight reels on the TikToks. Once again, I'm Sergeant Geek and I'm signing off.